Hello my students, another dead beat drop, okay, so that we get to build the atmosphere. Let's build the atmosphere before we start the class. Today's topic is going to be the reactivity series, and as we prepare ourselves, let's just get into the vibe for learning. Another new beat, another very like catchy beat from the Instagram reels. Let's try some simple movements. I think this is not a bad move. Simple move. I am not a good dancer. I just groove into the music. Okay, I think this is all right. Yeah, this is definitely good. Yeah, this is good. I'm killing it. Not bad, not bad. all right. I think that's it, isn't it? I think we have lightened up the mood now. Okay, I'm lightened up. So let's start, okay? So, welcome back once again, my dear students. So, I do these things, okay, because like that removes the heaviness, okay? It removes the heaviness on my end, and I'm sure that you're also entertained a little bit, okay? So, learning should be interesting, okay? So, this kind of silly things, okay, which I do here in front of the camera, is just to lighten up your mood. So, in reality, if you ask me to do it, I'm gonna say no, okay? I'm gonna say no. So, but here, because your attention is also required, and then at the same time to let you get into the lively mood. So this is like how I also energize myself, and at the same time I know the energy reaches on that end of the camera also, from that screen, okay? So if you enjoyed, if you laughed, thank you, okay? Thank you for appreciating it. So once again, I welcome you all to the channel Classroom. My name is Benatang Paton, and together we learn, okay? So let's learn together again. Today, the topic that we will be discussing is the reactivity series. So this is a very important topic, okay? The reactivity series is very important. So star mark and write very important, okay? The reactivity series is also known as activity series, okay? Also known as the activity series. So it has got two names, okay? It is also known as, it is known as the reactivity series, but it is also known as the activity series. Why? Because through this arrangement, okay, we get to know how reactive the metals are. The series, the arrangement of metal is done in order of their decreasing reactivity. So let's write the definition of reactivity series first. So definition of reactivity series, definition, let's write on the definition first. Definition. So the definition goes something like the arrangement. So I suppose you are holding your books, pen or pencil and taking down notes, okay? This is very important, okay? Let this serve as a notes for you all. The arrangement of metals, in order of their decreasing, underline this word, decreasing reactivity or activity, anyone, is known as the reactivity series. Reactivity series of metals. So this is the definition of the reactivity series of metal. It is the arrangement of metals there are about 12 to 13 metals, I suppose. I'm not very sure, but they're around that. Among them, one of them is a non-metal, hydrogen. So it's an arrangement of around 12 to 11 metals. So here the arrangement is done in order of their decreasing activity, which means the most reactive elements are found at the top, and as you go down, okay, as you go down, you will encounter the less reactive metals. So the most reactive metals are found at the top shelf, and as you go downwards, okay, at the lower shelf you will find the less reactive metals. So this is a very simple topic. Okay, it's a very simple topic. So let's just have a look at the metals. So now students, here the difficult part is here. You have to remember the series. Okay, you have to remember the series. So you have to remember the total series of the metals there in the reactivity series. I remember, but I want you all to also remember. So I'll teach you how to remember. I'll give you a useful mnemonic which I am also using, okay, to remember the series, okay, every time. Okay, I have not memorized it. I have rather taken help from a mnemonic. So I'm using a mnemonic, MNENOMIC. Please forgive me if the spelling is wrong, but I think this is the correct spelling. I'm very weak in spelling, okay? I'm very weak in spelling, so please excuse me. So I have taken the help of a mnemonic to remember the arrangement. So let me try remembering, and let me try to teach you the same. Okay, so let us write the metals now. So the first thing is P. Like this. I have not uttered the mnemonic. Okay, let me try. This is how I remember the initials of the different metals in the series. So let me now fill up this one. So the first one is potassium. This is sodium. This is calcium. This is magnesium. Okay, I hope I'm not writing very small. Okay, because of lack of space, I'm writing. Okay, I have to show you in one order. Okay, so okay, iron. Oh, sorry, sorry, I have leaked my mnemonic. Okay, how can a zebra be in the arrangement of metal, isn't it? Okay, my bad. It's zinc. Okay, I have just given you a clue. Okay, so yes, iron, lead. I am also I have been a lazy student, okay, and I always like shortcuts. Okay, so coming from a teacher, I don't encourage shortcuts, but then I myself, I have been a student, so memorizing is something I dislike. So I try to learn, okay, and I want you to learn also. So use any method, but then learn, okay. Don't memorize things, okay. Memorization is not good. We forget things which we memorize, okay, because we memorize just to pass the exam. After passing the exam, gayab, khatam. So don't do like that. Try to remember at any point, okay. Try to study in such a way that whenever you are asked, with the help of the trick that you have devised, you should be able to answer. Okay, so that is how you should study. So iron, lead, hydrogen. This will be okay. This will be copper. This is mercury. This is silver, and this is gold. Okay, so these are the names of the metals. So potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold. Now time to reveal the mnemonic. So how do I remember the sequence? Okay, remember, I have not memorized the sequence. I have just used a trick to remember the initials of the elements only. That's it. Okay, so the first one, potassium, is P for please. This I have taken from the internet. Okay, so the credit goes to the internet. Whoever has devised this, I found this to be useful, so I'm using it. So it is sodium for stop, calcium for calling, please stop calling, magnesium for me, zinc, which I revealed earlier, zebra. So please stop calling me zebra. Okay, please stop calling me zebra. I for iron is like I. Then from here the conversation, the tone of the conversation changes a lot. Okay, this is one set gone. Now I like. If you are a, now H for I like him if you're a girl, or I like her if you're a boy. Calling, again calling. I like him, I like her, calling. M for Mercury, me. And this is S for sweet, because boys can also be sweet, girls can also be sweet. And then G for goal, which is girl. Or if you're a guy, this is it. This is how I remember. Okay, and this is how you can also remember. There are other tons of mnemonics available in the Google, so you can take anyone. For me, my personal favorite, okay, is this one. So please stop calling me zebra. I like him, I like her calling me sweet guy. I'm a guy, so I'll choose her and guy, isn't it? Okay. So this is the reactivity series of metals. So it is an arrangement of metals. So the metals have been arranged. All of these are metals, but there is one exception here. We have a non-metal in the midst of metals. Who is that? It is hydrogen. Ye wala. This is the non-metal. So this is a non-metal. Put a star mark. This is a non-metal. This is a non-metal. Actually, the only non-metal to have met into the list. Okay. Now, why is hydrogen in the reactivity series despite being a non-metal? The answer is because, so I'll just give you the answer. So hydrogen, let's just write a question. Okay, question is here. Hydrogen being a non-metal is found in reactivity series. Okay, why? Question mark. So the answer is because that is to the point. Because hydrogen loses, okay, electron, just like metals. Remember, this is a very important point. Remember this class. In the upcoming videos, I'll be explaining more on this topic, that metals lose electrons. Okay, remember, metals have a tendency to lose electron, and that is the reason why metals are electropositive. Okay, so remember this, metals lose electron. This is a very important property of metals. Metals have a tendency to lose electron. Now, just like metals, hydrogen, despite being a non-metal, loses electron. So because of this reason, hydrogen is also included in the reactivity series. I hope you understood. Okay, this is one question which can be asked. So this is an important question. Okay, why hydrogen, despite being a non-metal, is found in the reactivity series. All right. So the most reactive metal is here. Potassium is the most reactive metal, followed by sodium, followed by calcium. Okay, the first three, remember the first three, and remember the bottom three. So potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold. All right. So these are the names of the elements. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is there. 12, 13. Did I make any mistake? I think I did not make any mistake. Okay, just let me see the textbook. The textbook is here. Just want to confirm. I don't want to teach wrong things to you. Did I make any mistake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There is 13 here. What did I miss out? Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium. Oh, aluminium. See? My bad. Okay. Aluminium. Aluminium is here. Please stop calling me. A is here, the aluminium is here. Magnesium, aluminium is here. Aluminium. Aluminium is here. For the aluminium, capital A. Okay, so the mnemonic. Please stop calling me a zebra. I like him or her calling me sweet guy or sweet girl. Okay, this is the mnemonic. Aluminium is also there. Aluminium is between magnesium and zinc. Okay, so like I said, even me, I have not memorized it. Okay, I follow this mnemonic, but still I'm making mistake. Okay, so please don't mind. Teachers also make mistake. After all, we are all human beings. Okay, so forgive me also. Okay, and understand me also. So that's it. So they are all together 13 elements here. Okay, so the most reactive is potassium, followed by sodium, calcium, and gold, silver, mercury. These are the least reactive metals. Now remember this class. So if you read the definition, the arrangement of metals in order of their decreasing activity. So if you go down, the reactivity decreases. Remember this, reactivity decreases. Okay, here, so on going down, reactivity decreases. So how do I read this? So let me just write here, reactivity decreases. So if we go down, reactivity decreases. All right, so reactivity decreases on going down. Then on moving up, class, on moving up, what will happen? On moving up, the reactivity will increase. So here, reactivity increases. All right, so remember this, that on going down, okay, on going down, the reactivity decreases and decreases. For example, let's take sodium and compare with zinc. So the position of sodium, okay, the position of sodium is here. Okay, now whereas check out the position of zinc. Zinc is here. So zinc is lower than sodium. So what happens if I ask you who is more reactive? The answer is sodium. Okay, now because zinc occurs below sodium, so below sodium means zinc is least reactive than sodium. Sodium occurs above zinc, that means sodium is more reactive than sodium. So this arrangement tells you, okay, throws more light to understanding displacement reaction also. Remember, in any reaction, if zinc and sodium comes face off against each other, okay, sodium can easily displace zinc. All right, such type of reactions are called as displacement reaction, where a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element. Okay, this you have learned in chapter 1, chemical reactions and equation. So likewise, so zinc can never displace sodium. Zinc cannot even displace aluminum, because aluminum is above zinc. Okay, but zinc can displace iron. Why? Because iron is below zinc. Okay, so zinc is more reactive than iron. So excuse me, zinc can easily displace iron. Similarly, zinc can displace lead also. Zinc can displace copper. Zinc can displace any element below him. Zinc can displace all the elements below him, but zinc cannot displace the elements above him. So as you go up, the reactivity increases. Okay, if you start the journey from zinc and go up, you meet aluminum. Remember, you are zinc and you are meeting aluminum. Aluminum is stronger than you. Aluminum is more reactive than you. You go higher, you meet calcium. You are zinc, you are meeting calcium. Remember, calcium is more reactive than you. You go up, you meet sodium. Sodium is more reactive than you. You go up, you meet potassium. Potassium is more reactive than you. Okay, then since on going up you only met more reactive elements, you are disappointed. You want to cheer yourself up. You want to be happy. So now you go down. On going down, you find that you are stronger than you can easily displace iron. You are happy. Again, you go down and then you meet lead, and then you can easily displace lead. You are happy. So like that. Okay. So if zinc wants to be happy, he has to go and visit the downward elements. Just kidding. Okay. He will forget that. Now, so remember this. What I'm trying to tell you is that elements which occur above you are more reactive than you. Elements which occur below you are less reactive than you. I hope it's all right. Okay. So reactivity increases on moving upwards and reactivity decreases on going down. So as we go down, the elements that we encounter are less reactive, and as we head up, the elements that we encounter are more reactive. So I hope you all understood. So this is the reactivity series, okay class? So make sure that you remember, okay, you remember this reactivity series. So the mnemonic is also given to you here, okay? And if you well, some of you can easily memorize this also. Some of you are very quick in memorizing, okay? For those who are quick in memorizing, no problem. For those who don't like memorizing, you can always follow this mnemonic, okay? So before I go, I have a question for you. So the question is, and you comment the answer, okay? You comment the answer in the comment box. So arrange the following elements. Arrange the following elements, okay? Elements. Arrange the following elements. So let me just make some space here. So MENTS. Arrange the following elements in order of increasing CREASING, increasing reactivity. So you have to arrange the elements which I will give you in order of their increasing reactivity. So the elements are zinc, okay, comma, then magnesium, then again, comma, then sodium, then finally, what do I put? We put aluminum. This is it. So you have to arrange them. So in order of the increasing reactivity. So basically, put an element here, put this symbol, put an element here, put this symbol, put an element here, put the symbol. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is greater than sign, okay? So whatever element you put here is greater than, okay, this element. Similarly, you put the names of the element here, use the symbol, and comment this in the comment box. All right. So this is the class. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a small topic, okay, and a very important topic. So I am thankful to you all for tuning in. My sincere and my humble request is to share this video to anyone who is in class 10, okay? If you find it useful, then I am sure even they will find it useful. So please share the video, and then keep watching and keep learning. So I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, God bless you all and take good care.